Here are the 5 things I wish I would have known when I was a high school athlete that would have made a massive difference for me and my ability and performance on the field. When I was growing up, I was obsessed with football. This most likely stemmed from me wanting to be just like my dad as a little kid. My dad, Dave Sr., was inducted into the Michigan High School Football Hall of Fame about 4 years ago and was the winningest coach at my high school, Mattawan High School, which is about 10 miles west of Kalamazoo. So my love for football turned into an obsession, so much so that in second grade, my school had me examined for ADD because I could not focus on anything but football. Math wasn't important, science, forget about it. The only way I learned how to read is because I wanted to know more about the history of football. Fast forward to my high school years where I was able to play for my dad at Mattawan, and I went on to have a so-so career. For me, this was incredibly disappointing. While I loved the game and was able to go on and earn a Division I scholarship at Central Michigan University, I never felt like I reached my potential in the sport that I loved so much. These are exactly the things that we teach our athletes that train with us at MECA. Number 1, having a solid sleep routine. Sleep is the most important thing that you can do to improve in your performance. Most high school athletes sleep between 6 and 7 hours a night and binge sleep on the weekend. This is not conducive to being successful in academics, in sport, or for your mental health. The ability to progress, develop, and increase your skill in sport is dramatically enhanced by quality of sleep, which is getting 8 to 10 hours every night. If you're an athlete who wants to excel, always be asleep or abed by 10 p.m. This is non-negotiable. And if, let's say, you're Kobe Bryant obsessed, that you want to be great, get to bed by 9 p.m. There is no training or performance enhancement, anything that can make up for consistent sleep. Number 2, after the age of 14, prioritize strength training over speed and agility work. Strength is the mother of all physical qualities. To improve speed in team sports, acceleration and the ability to overcome inertia are the 2 primary athletic qualities that will enhance your play on the field or court. The ability to accelerate over 10 yards is one of the greatest predictors of success in athletics. To run faster, you need to get stronger. It's usually the physical quality that's missing in athletes who are looking to improve their ability, especially young high school athletes. Another bonus that most people don't realize when it comes to sport-specific training is the shorter distance or duration of the sport, the stronger that athlete actually needs to be. So if you're playing a sport like football or volleyball, you have to have greater levels of strength than if you're playing a sport like cross country or tennis, which are longer in duration. People aren't robots and everyone is different, and having an individualized plan is really the separator between great results and doing strength training just to check a box, which most people do. Number 3, eating breakfast. Based on the nutritional intake forms that we receive from our kids, it's apparent that most of our high school athletes are underfed and undernourished for the academic and athletic endeavors they take on. Eating the right breakfast consistently will have a massive impact on cognitive focus, energy, and physical well-being. I would recommend a breakfast that is high in protein, like beef, eggs, or fish, and add whole foods to that, like fruits and vegetables. This will give young athletes the basic raw nutrients that they need to play and perform at their very best. A lot of parents complain that they're in a rush and it's hard to feed kids before they get out the door. In this instance, I would look at getting my kids a protein shake with 30 to 40 grams of protein over skipping breakfast. Eating breakfast is basic, but it's basic because it works and it's important. Skipping breakfast consistently will diminish your ability to grow, develop, and have the high level of cognitive focus needed to excel in sports and in academics. Number 4, stretching and flexibility. Flexibility work is very overlooked, but having optimal flexibility will help you do 4 things. Number 1, it will help you run faster, jump higher. 3, reduce the risk of injury. And 4, improve conditioning and repeated efforts, delaying fatigue. Stretching is overlooked because it's not seen as fun or challenging, but it's something, if done correctly, will improve your physical ability and output. At MECA, we've come up with a simple stretching and flexibility routine that you can follow. Just click the link down below and we'll have it for you. We recommend 3 to 5 stretches a night, holding for 1 minute each stretch. You will see big changes in your flexibility in 1 to 2 months if done consistently. And the 5th one, and so important, is hydration. Many athletes are chronically dehydrated. With dehydration, motor learning is decreased, as well as strength and power output. You might have an athlete work hard in the off season to prepare their body for their sport and competition, but if they're not properly hydrated, they'll be unable to realize the abilities and physical qualities that they've developed through training. So an athlete should drink about 5 ounces of water per pound of body weight. So if an athlete's like 150 pounds, they would need to drink 75 ounces of water a day. However, if they're engaging in physical activity, that requirement goes up to roughly 24 to 30 ounces of water per hour of exercise. To add to this, hydration isn't just about gulping a bunch of water as possible. It's also important to have some electrolytes in the water. One of my favorite and easiest ways to improve hydration and helping athletes get in electrolytes is something called Quench Hydration. It's a sports drink company that makes a product with no sugar or artificial flavors. It has all 6 electrolytes. It tastes great, which is awesome, and this really helps with high school athletes in their compliance in taking the product. Having adequate electrolytes in our system allows the water to be absorbed into the cells, which helps us to retain water in various nutrients for proper hydration. Electrolytes are an essential component to performance and long-term health. So simple, but massive impact. So here's a quick recap on what high school athletes should be doing to optimize their performance. So number 1, sleeping 8 to 10 hours a night. The second thing is to eat breakfast daily. Number 3, prioritize strength training over speed training. Number 4, flexibility training or static stretching 5 times a week for 15 minutes a day. The final piece, again, hydration. If you do them and do them consistently, you will maximize your ability to perform and to achieve your very best in sport.